Hey, it's Patrick McGuire with Empowered Nutrition, and I've got something for you. We got the 7 micronutrients for macro results. The 7 most important vitamins and minerals to maximize muscle gains and performance and give fat a permanent vacation. When it comes to nutrition, you have to think small to get big results. To make sure you accomplish your goals and stay healthy, you have to provide yourself adequate water. Not just huge amounts of protein, carbs, and fats and calories, but also vitamins and minerals for the body to respond effectively to your training. The standard bodybuilding diet, relying on yams, chicken breasts, and a few other staple foods, is ideal for getting the macronutrients, protein, carbs, and fats that you need to grow, but it falls woefully short when it comes to certain micronutrients, vitamins, and minerals that are required for both growth and fat cutting. The fact is that no individual food provides adequate amount of all the micronutrients you need to maximize muscle growth and support recovery and optimal health. Chances are that your Getting Fit diet emphasizes a few foods at the expense of many others, which taps the micronutrient profile in ways unintended. Larger, active people, including bodybuilders, needs considerably more micronutrients than average people do. The recommended daily intake, RDI, does only recommend daily minimums, and a 200-pound bodybuilder needs are noticeably more than the RDI minimums indicate. Nevertheless, there can sometimes be risks involved in taking too much of a particular vitamin in supplement form, which may lead to toxicity or other side effects. This is particularly true of minerals. Therefore, we need to take these upper limits in mind while also making certain you're getting more than your daily minimums. Additionally, don't forget that many foods are excellent sources of particular micronutrients. For each micronutrient we discuss, I would also provide you with a list of foods that are rich in the nutrient. The good news is that many of these foods are small calorie fruits and vegetables and work well with your bodybuilding and fat loss diet, whether you're trying to add mass or cut body fat. Here, I will provide a rundown of some of the most vital micronutrients bodybuilders, fitness models, athletes, and active individuals need, ranked roughly from the top in terms of their importance and supporting tissue growth, maintenance, and fat loss. Let's get started with Cool C. One of the most powerful vitamin options, vitamin C, comes in at number 1 on the list. When you exercise, you damage muscle tissue, creating free radicals, harmful compounds that one must remove. Antioxidants clean up and destroy free radicals, which benefits all of our training and enhances recovery. Vitamin C is also a tremendous immunity booster, helping to prevent sickness. This is especially beneficial in times of physical stress, such as when you're engaging in more intense training or low-calorie dieting. Vitamin C also helps to form connective tissue, keeps capillaries healthy, increases recovery after exercise, and supports the healthy needs and functions of the body and enhances absorption of other nutrients. Vitamin C is water soluble, meaning your body doesn't store it, so you need to ingest it daily in supplements or from a natural form to make sure it's available to optimize physiological function. Dosage recommendation is to take 500 to 2,000 milligrams per day in supplement form. More than 1,000 milligrams at one time may cause gastrointestinal disturbances, so try vitamin C's segmentation in small doses if you're not currently taking it. For best results, try 500 milligram dose per day for the first week. Then add an additional 500 milligrams per day for the following week, and continue with this method until you reach 2,000 milligrams of your desired daily dosage in week 4. The best food sources for vitamin C are orange juice, grapefruit juice, peaches, sweet red peppers, green peppers, and the likes. Kale, oranges, and grapefruit are also good sources of vitamin C, but they're relatively low concentration of calories compared to juice, which contains more sugars and thus spiking insulin, to slough off the top of my list. Nevertheless, consuming these vegetables and fruits for the fiber, low calories, and other nutrients is a good idea. Tomatoes can be more beneficial for bodybuilders, fitness models, athletes, and active individuals. Okay, so I consider this to be my second most important micronutrient. This micronutrient is vitamin E for excellent and exciting. Alright, so this little vitamin is also an antioxidant. It's critical for health and is beneficial in recovery and performance. Vitamin E protects cells against damage. Vitamin E may also help prevent the oxidation of LDL or bad cholesterol, which contributes to the blockage and buildup in the arteries. It strengthens the immune system and reduces the risk of cataracts. Vitamin E also plays a role in healthy skin and hair, and nails for that fact. Vitamin E can be supplemented with no risk of toxicity, unlike other fat-soluble vitamins. The dosage here is to take 400 and up to 2 times 800 international units IU of vitamin E with food each day. The best food sources? Wheat germ, whole grain products, seeds, especially sunflower seeds, nuts, spinach, and other dark green leafy vegetables. So there you have some pretty good reasons that are compelling enough to take a little extra vitamin E. I highly recommend getting vitamin E supplements for you and your needs. Alright, magnificent magnesium! Athletes and active individuals who perform long, intense bouts of exercise lose fluids through sweat, but they also lose key minerals such as magnesium. Magnesium is a major mineral. It exists in the body in larger amounts. It plays a role in maintaining healthy bones and a healthy heart. The average person needs about 400 milligrams of magnesium a day, but hey, most people consume just over 300 milligrams. Deficiency can lead to a host of problems, including an increased risk for diabetes and colon cancer. Bodybuilders who are concerned about optimizing their results and performance in the gym or perform intense bouts of exercise should consider supplementing magnesium or emphasizing foods that are sources rich in this critical mineral. The dosage here is to take 2 400 milligram doses per day with food. Keep in mind the calcium and magnesium compete for the absorption, and to best consume magnesium at times when you're consuming low amounts of calcium. The best food sources and the greatest amounts of magnesium are found in unprocessed foods. Increase your intake, which is in whole grains, breads, cereals, pastas, and beans. Fresh fruit and thus will also provide a modest amount of magnesium. It's pretty simple to see why I think this magnesium mineral is magnificent. Alright, the non-vitamin all washed up, my friends. So far, I'm pretty sure you can agree. We've covered some pretty important things in the first 3 micronutrients. But as a matter of fact, there is nothing closer to my heart and more important than number 4. Number 4 is so important to the absorption, assimilation, and utilization of all the nutrients, both micro and macro, that it really could be number 1 as the first thing you consume and the last thing you consume every single day. I'm talking about good, clean, natural, refreshing water. I know, one would argue that water is not a nutrient per se, but it's crucial to the health and often contains significant amounts of all the other micronutrients, particularly minerals. Drinking plenty of beverages, especially water, is key to maintaining the fluid balance between your body. As hard as it is to admit, and contrary to what most bodybuilders like to believe, that the bulk of the mass and muscle tissue are not muscle, but water. In reality, the human body is made up of 50 to 75 and even 80% water. That equates to about 10 to 12 or even 13, 14 gallons of water. According to the American Dietetic Association's Complete Nutrition Guide, the average adult should consume about 2.5 quarts or about 10 cups of water daily. Therefore, replenishing your body's water supply each day is crucial for proper function. I've often gone on record, and you've often heard me say, I recommend that you consume more water. While water is of crucial importance to all body functions, it is somewhat lower on this list because the emphasis here on this list is unlikely the nutrition and micronutrient aspect of water consumption. The importance of water and other fluids to performance and results is nonetheless critical. The dosage, hey, a hard training athlete should consume at least a gallon of water every day, and more when performing intense workouts, especially at other times when you're sweating profusely. I have gone on record many times stating an active individual, 200 pounds lean body mass, needs to consume approximately 2 gallons of water every day. The best food sources? Well, water, tea, coffee, milk, fruits and vegetables, particularly lettuce, watermelon, broccoli, and apples. Now, lots of you are going to question the tea and coffee. However, if you consume an equal amount of coffee and tea every day, and you consume an equally consistent amount of water every day, the caffeine and its dehydration effect is no longer a factor after just 2 weeks of consistent consumption. So, as you finish reading this, grab yourself a cup of water and bottoms up, and we'll talk about the Canadian vitamin A. I know you think I'm nuts, as vitamins cannot be Canadian, American, English, Irish, or Greek, or otherwise. I really wish they could. Well, you're right. But I'm certainly going to support a Canadian movement on this one. I want to share a few of the benefits of beta-carotene. What? Yeah, the Canadian vitamin beta-carotene. Beta-carotene is a plant-based form of vitamin A, pronounced A. It's a preferred form of taking in vitamin A in the supplement form or food form because it doesn't contain the risk of toxicity that vitamin A poses when taking in large frequent doses of the supplement. Colorful fruit and vegetables are excellent sources of beta-carotene and pose no risk of overdosing. Beta-carotene is a fat-soluble vitamin, meaning that your body can hold on to it for much longer periods of time than it can with water-soluble vitamins, such as vitamin C, because fat-soluble vitamins can be stored in fat tissues. Beta-carotene is also an antioxidant, so it provides specific recovery benefits for those on hard training programs to reduce harmful free radicals. The dosage, well, taking up to 4,000 IUs international units of retinol or 5,000 IU units of beta-carotene. After supplementing for approximately 4 to 6 weeks, avoid taking vitamin A for 2 to 3 weeks to reduce the risk of toxicity. The best food sources? Well, carrot juice, pumpkins, sweet potatoes, spinach, carrots, collard greens, kale, turnip, and turnip greens. So there you have it. Another great reason to be Canadian and enjoying vitamin A. Beta-carotene. This will make a difference in your training today and for the rest of your life, and step up your training another notch and shock you with this exciting performance-enhancing mineral supplement. I want to help you to better understand just how much minerals can make a huge difference in your performance and daily functions. What is this electrifying supplement I'm talking about? What I'm so excited about? Electrifying electrolytes. That's right, electrifying electrolytes. Electrolytes are charged particles, and they perform many functions within the body. One of the most important being to regulate the influxes, retreats, and flows within the cells and body tissues. These electrolytes actually function a bit like tiny electrical appliances, especially for your heart and your organs. Without electrolytes, they cease to function as efficiently, or worse, it ceases to function at all. When you sweat, you are becoming dehydrated and your body will lose important electrolytes, not just salt and potassium. Supplementing with electrolytes in the form of sports products and beverages such as Gatorade or Powerade can help prevent your body from getting into an electrolyte deficit. However, keep in mind that many people consume too much sodium and need the balance of potassium. I like to emphasize the foods that are high in potassium while supplementing with large quantities of sodium using electrolyte drinks and powders for best results. These include bananas and almonds. The dosage? Well, keep your sodium consumption to around 2,000 milligrams or less per day. Dieting bodybuilders can almost completely cut sodium when they're trying to drop water for a contest. You should strive to get about 4,700 milligrams, 4,700 milligrams of potassium per day. The best food sources? Well, they include tomato products, orange juice, beet greens, white beans, dates, raisins, soybeans, and lima beans. Bananas, which are famous for their potassium content, are merely a good, not great, source of potassium. One banana contains about 400 milligrams compared to just 6 ounces of orange juice, which is over 1,400 milligrams of potassium. My only fear when it comes to building a lean muscular physique is that when it comes to electrolyte drinks, far too many individuals are consuming far too many calories because they think that the drink may be good for them. Remember, even good calories are still calories, and overconsumption of all calories can be bad calories, and bad calories can become bad fat and sit on your waistline. Alright, as we wrap this one up, I have to say it's been a real joy shedding some light on the top 7 micronutrients for macro gains. I absolutely love sharing information like this, and I hope you enjoy it too, and I hope it makes a difference for you in your training. I know it will, and I know it did for mine and many of my clients. I know that applying these 7 micronutrients have made a dramatic impact in my personal training and my clients' training over the years. These are 7 micronutrients that provide macro gains. Now for the big one, the final one, Z equals results. We're doing micronutrients A to Z, and Z equals results. Let's now talk about number 7 in our list, Z equals results. So you're probably wondering, how the heck does Z stand for results? Well, quite simply, Z is for zinc. Zinc is a critical mineral for helping your body maintain a healthy blood supply. Zinc regulates all roles. It helps heal wounds and maintains a healthy immune system. It also helps your body to use carbohydrates, proteins, and fats for fuel, and enhances our senses of taste and smell. Zinc is also considered beneficial for recovery from stressful exercise, such as when training. The recommended daily intake is just 11 milligrams for men and 8 milligrams for women. These amounts can easily be achieved by consuming a healthful, well-balanced meal plan. A lot of people may need to rely on a zinc supplement. However, to get in the amounts they need for the basics can be obtained with foods and supplementing as they increase demands. Be careful with dosages though, as zinc is in close balance with copper. Consuming an excess of zinc may cause your body to lose copper. Dosages? Well, take up to 30 milligrams as a standalone or in the compound supplements such as ZMA, a branded supplement format. Zinc, magnesium, aspartate. For best results, take your zinc supplement on an empty stomach 30 minutes before you go to bed. The best food sources? Well, hey, good sources of zincs include foods available in regions such as meats and seafoods. Eggs and milk supply zinc in smaller amounts. Whole grain products, wheat germ, black-eyed peas, and fermented soybean paste also contains them, but in a form that's more difficult to be assimilated by the body. So take in a wide range of your regional meats and seafoods. So there you have it. That's my top 7 micronutrients for macro gains and performance results. These are the 7 micronutrients that you need to increase lean muscle tissue and get rid of stubborn body fat. You can get almost all the nutrients you need from a well-structured meal plan full of all natural foods, including meats, poultry, fish, eggs, dairy for proteins, as well as fruits, vegetables, and grains for carbohydrates, and nuts and oils for omega-rich fats. Okay, so knowing what is good for you and knowing how to put it all together for maximum results are vastly different. I want to get you a free meal plan over at empowerednutritionmealplans.com. Yeah, this is a meal plan that takes everything into accordance, puts it together, and literally gives you the results that you're looking for to increase lean body tissue or lean muscle mass and drop body fat quickly. And you can get it free at empowerednutritionmealplans.com. To get an intelligent and structured meal plan that delivers powerful, proven results, I want you to visit my website. And while you're there, check out and learn how you can get your Ultimate Transformation Vacation Rewards program. Again, that is over at empowerednutritionmealplans.com, where you can get your free nutrition, fat loss, lean muscle tissue building meal plans. Absolutely free at empowerednutritionmealplans.com. I'm Patrick McGuire with Empowered Nutrition, telling you to have an empowered day and looking forward to being your transformation warrior.